The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Ready, Steve? Strapped in and ready to go.
Apparently we have to talk to a car dealer, Tom.
Let's hard-hitting questions. Let's weigh anchor and get into it. Chris Milks is with us right now, General Manager of Great Lakes Honda City. And, Chris, you got a great personality.
Thanks, man.
And you're very approachable and everything. And I think that is a miss these days with all this online shopping for vehicles and things like that. Sometimes I think people, they go online and they think they know what they want. But like I say in our business, sometimes people don't know. They're not the experts. So they don't know what they want until they really start unpacking it with you,
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think, in the new age with all the online shopping is great. But there's one thing that's not lost in our industry, and that really boils down to, in the end, our customers want to see, touch, and feel still. So they want to be in the showroom and see and test drive the car before making any decisions.
Is there anything more anxiety-provoking than walking on a car dealership lot? Let's be honest.
Well, sometimes,
dentist.
The dentist. I'm with you. You know what?
Right, that's worse.
Did we go to the same dentist as a kid?
See this gap. There's a reason it's still there.
Yeah, Tom knows I have amazing dental phobia, so he knows that. But it's everyone's had, if they've been around a while, they've had a good experience. They've probably had some bad experiences, and they're not sure. I mean, it's slightly terrifying, is it not?
Yeah, I agree. I think most of the time when somebody walks in the door, there's a level of apprehension before they even start talking to anybody. Really, this is what it boils down to, is that we talked last time about creating a level of transparency when somebody walks in the door. And if we just treat the people right, if we can just treat the customer right from the start, from when they walk in the door, that starts to bring down that. And then you can start having some real conversations about what they're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
I mean, more often than not, it's a moving target. Everybody's budget is different. Everybody's got different life circumstances. And we have to learn that everybody that walks in the door, they're in a different position. So you can't treat everybody the same. And we cultivate a group of people that are willing to be flexible and to sit with their customers and spend time and really dig out and do the hard work.
Well, the good news, Honda. People don't go, I don't trust those Honda. Honda has a great reputation. So you're not selling a Chevy Vega. By the way, I owned one. So it's a good brand and a reputation. So people don't have to be convinced that Honda is a great vehicle, do they?
They do not. That's not part of. That's really not. For the bulk portion, that's not what we do on a day-to-day basis. Again, like we talked about last time, there's a lot of people who do walk in the door that know what they want. They just don't know how to get there. And that's where we fill in the gap. And as the auto industry continues to move forward, we'll continue to work to provide just an overall better experience, so we can start shedding some of that stuff from the, 80s and 90s.
Right. Is it because the commission structure was different back in the 80s and 90s where it was like all commission? So you had to sell.
Listen,
or you
back
were
in the day,
fired.
They didn't even have Monroney labels. You could charge whatever you wanted for a car. Really? Okay. Yeah, of course. I mean, the margins have shrunk so much. I think that's really a misconception in our industry, is that nobody's getting rich off of selling one.
When you're spending a lot of money, you assume that there's a lot of profit there.
Yeah.
So if I'm spending $40,000 on a vehicle, and they're probably making 20%. Don't you wish?
I wouldn't be sitting here. We'd be playing golf right now. I'll tell you that.
So the perception isn't reality.
Yeah.
What's hot right now and what's not?
Hybrids are really hot. Fuel mileage is at the front of buyers' decisions right now. We're taking in more heavy-duty trucks than we have in the last 3 years. I mean,
domestic trucks or
domestic trucks, Ford, Dodge, all of them, GMC, Chevy, and they're great trucks. Don't get me wrong, but nobody wants to be driving anything that's getting under 20 miles per gallon.
Is a little truck you have, is that big enough to pull anything, or is it more a little truck?
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Ridgeline is not designed to be a heavy-duty truck.
But you can pull a pop-up camper,
or a little pop-up camper, jet skis, a boat, and you can use it for for a daily commuter. So that is a big. That's a big move for people now is moving into that truck.
What about your bigger SUV? What's your biggest SUV that you have?
Be the Pilot. I have one.
Oh, yeah,
Great car.
The Honda
And
Pilot.
that could tow.
That can tow
Absolutely
decent
can.
size.
Yeah, absolutely can. Absolutely.
Can the trailer hitch stick out so when I walk behind it hits me right in the shin?
We can sort that out for you. So if you'd like, we can get you one of those.
Yeah, that happens on our Explorer all the time. So in the Honda lineup, what do you have? What vehicles?
Well, you want me to run through the whole lineup here? That's fine. We can do it. Yes. Civic Hybrid is really hot right now. Accord Hybrid, CRV Hybrid, the HRV, which is our small kind of crossover CUV, all-wheel drive, still great fuel economy. Those are at the forefront right now.
So is that like would that be similar to like a little Ford Edge or a Mitsubishi Outlander? Is it in that space?
A little bit smaller.
Okay.
A little bit smaller. More like the, was it the CHR? Toyota had the CHR. I think they call it the Corolla Cross now. So it's like a little hatchback, but it's great for like first-time buyers, people that live in upstate New York that still want good fuel economy but want to be able to get around when the weather's a little gnarly out there.
That'd be good for Nick, Tom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? It's efficient, a small room for his
100%.
equipment in the back and things like that.
And I think that the Honda you can get into a sporty, trim package.
Sure, you can.
Because he's going to be going to Florida, so he
black
wants
wheels
something.
for him.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
Make it look sharp for him.
Right. So, you can't turn the radio on or the TV on and not hear car dealer, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Car dealer, blah, blah, blah. Come to us, blah, blah, blah. Car dealer, blah, blah, blah. How would you be different than maybe the blah, blah, blah folks?
I mean, that's kind of an open-ended question, too, here. But again, I think our goal, we were talking about profit margins and people's anxiety, and people think, have these preconceived notions of car dealerships. Again, we are velocity-based. We want to make it easy. That is the number one goal. Make it easy for you to buy the car. We don't want to keep you there for 2 hours going back and forth from the salesperson to the sales desk. We have a finance department. Yes, they have a job to do to get you signed up and get you driving in your car. But we want to just find the solution for you that fits what you're looking to do and race to get to the finish to the point where you're already driving the car before you even realize it, really, and get you through. As long as, again, you find a car you love, we give you the deal that you love. Let's make it simple. Let's get you on the road so you can continue on with the rest of your life. Because listen, nobody wants to spend 5 hours in a car.
And rates are decent nowadays, right?
They're getting better. They're getting a little bit better. I mean, that's really where Honda, where you're never going to have a big $10,000 rebate or Z plan or anything along those lines, right? But that's where we save you money. And when you're in a car, or when you're in a day and age when cars are $40,000, $50,000, if you're paying 8.9% interest, obviously that's a lot of money you're paying to the bank, right? So Honda, we always have subvented rates, which we call, whether it be 2.9, 3.9, 4.9 for 36, 48, 60, 72, however long it is.
Leasing or buying, what are people doing these days?
We're about 50-50 right now, 50 lease, 50 retail. Yeah, people
Makes
still
sense.
in the Northeast want to lease cars because it gets you into a cheaper payment and maybe a little something more.
And you're driving a new car.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, the average lifespan is about 3.5 years, I think.
And a
anyway,
lot of that service is included in there, so you don't have to really worry about anything.
Yeah, very limited.
Nice.
Yeah,
Right, I'm having to do repairs to the truck I bought from you, Tom. You didn't give me a warranty or anything.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you bought as is.
As is.
I got it. It's a nice big
Steve,
Explorer.
as
It's
is.
beautiful.
Nice.
You know what?
It was in great condition.
It was in great shape. So, Great Lakes Honda City. And we got to get used to that name because people want to call it the
Get
old name.
used to it. We're not going anywhere.
Good.
Still
And I
number
know-
one, baby.
And you're selling more Hondas than anybody.
That's right.
And I'm guessing you explained why with all those reasons. Great Lakes Honda City. Mikes. Thanks for joining.
Chris Milks.
Tom, is there ever a...
Steve, this is our second interview together.
Right, I know.
You would think I got it.
You would think.
Thank you, Milkman.
Never heard that.